Hello guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we are going to show you how to make your Wix website look professional. So if you're interested, let's start our tutorial. Now in this case, making your website looking professional can actually help you a lot with attracting customers or just attracting audiences into your website. But in this case, there are going to be a lot of websites or type of websites that you could basically refer to, or a different, just in general, different type of websites that actually exist out there. In this case, depending on what type of website that you have, you might need to get some inspiration out there. So with the tools that we have right now in Wix, that can be quite hard, especially if you're just going to reference a website that is not built with Wix. Well, the great thing about Wix here and the platform that they have is they actually have a way for you to basically have references or websites that are actually successful and has a very good audience. Now in this case, just go to wix.com, go to their resources here, and once you click on it, you should be able to see website inspiration. So let's go ahead and click on it. Now in this case, in the website or explore websites or website inspiration, a site for Wix here, you have the option to change what type of site that you want to basically reference to. Like for example, if you just have a portfolio that you want to make sure that looks professional, you could choose portfolio. If you have like a shop or online store, you could choose e-commerce or business or restaurant here. You could just basically choose whatever. Like for example, I want to choose portfolio here. So in this case, what we need to do is wait for it to load up. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of websites that we could view. So in this case, what you need to do is you need to look for a website that actually quite resembles what you want it to actually look like. So for example, we have this minimalist type of website, which is Pedro Campos website. So in this case, they will be able to give you some ideas on how to actually start editing the website. As you can see, it's actually quite cool. As you can see, we have this big photo of jars in the background. Whenever you scroll here, as you can see, the top section is going to be retained there. And since the background itself is black, the actual navigation here is not overpowering it, like meaning you can still see it, but it's not that prominent. So they are really focusing on the images that they actually took. As you can see, it's still visible. So yeah, so one of the things that you need to consider here are the colors that you have. So making sure that the colors that you have on your website actually harmonizes with each other. Like for example, for this user, they are leaning towards the black and white and gray color palette here, but they also occasionally add some saturated colors as well. So for example, the colors for red and orange here are not that bright, but they still have that tint for the gray scale here. As you can see, it's quite gray here, it's quite red here, but when it goes to this section here, it's going to be saturated, so meaning the color itself is quite fading, so it's going to the gray aspect on it. So that's why it's actually fitting the overall aesthetic of this user. Now in this case, as you can see, making sure that your colors of your font here actually matches with your design as well is something really important. As you can see, since the focus of this user is going to be the photos they have, so they don't put much text on it and just add photos on their website. Now we also have this other user, which is going to be Sonja van Doelman here. So let's go ahead and open up the inspiration for her website. Now in this case, this is going to be your website. It's quite colorful here, but as you can see, it actually matches the aesthetic that I have. So since everything is quite blurry here, it's leaning towards to the abstract type here. So as you can see, there's quite a few, like I think there's also a overlay video in their website. It's quite something moving in the background here. So yeah, so in this case, there are going to be different things that you view here. As you can see, the photos that I have. So also, one more thing that you need to consider here are going to be the placement of your text, the font family, and the how you organize your text itself or your copy. This case, as you can see, they are using different type of fonts here, but with any general rule here, especially if you're a beginner, you only need to use like 3 types of font family whenever you're building a website. In this case, limiting yourself to 3 font families actually gives the website some identity, but not too much in order for it to actually look explosive. but it still harmonizes with everything. So in this case, limit yourself with three types of font family, as well as make sure to organize your text properly. As you can see, this one is centered but is going to be justified on the left side here. So we also have the that arrangement. So yeah, so those are the things that you could do here to make some inspirations and maybe make your website look more a bit professional. But in this case, that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to NFT Inspo. Thank you for watching.